Hey everybody, this is Linda Summers, and I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family or your friends. So, I am going to do this video. I'm not sure what to call this video, but this is about the story of Lazarus, and this is Jesus' best friend, because it really coincides with what's happening today and how come things aren't happening fast enough? What's going on? Losing trust in the plan, losing that faith, not trusting, basically. And so that's why I want to tell the story. And so in the story of Lazarus, there was Mary and Martha had sent a messenger to Jesus, which is about a 20-mile difference between where Jesus was and where Lazarus was, and it took a day for a messenger to get there. So they sent a messenger to Jesus, and this is Jesus' best friend, and so whom he loved dearly. And so they sent this messenger to Jesus and said, Lazarus is dying, you need to come, you need to help him, and all this other stuff. And Jesus said, okay. Jesus waited 3 days, and then he goes, right? By that time, Lazarus is dead. Okay, so why did Jesus wait so long to get to Lazarus? Why didn't he just do it right away? Because he wanted them to witness the miracle of God. And so this is what's happening today in our world. We are going to witness the miracle of God. He is guiding the people, and he also has his hand in this, but he is guiding the people at play to when to make the move, to whatever it needs to happen, what's going on in the world. Because for those of you who are just tuning in, who aren't aware, there is evil that has been in our world for like 6,000 years or more. And I'm talking evil beyond measure, like evil that we can't even fathom, that's unspeakable, has been going on for thousands of years. So it is not something that you just clean it up and you take care of it. I'm so sorry. These roosters, it was so quiet out here, and now I think they must know when I come out here and do an inspirational video. Anyways, so it is so deep-seated and so far and wide, as I've said in many of my other videos. It just doesn't happen overnight. You have to get every ounce, every inch of this evil and this darkness, because if you don't, it's going to surface again. And so God's got his hand in here, but he is also guiding, like I said, everyone, the players in this, all of this, when to make the move and have people show face. And I'm sure that you've come across friends that maybe something happened, or maybe it's a new friend, or maybe it's an acquaintance, maybe it's a worker, I don't know. But I'm sure you've had this situation in your life where there was someone that you really weren't sure if you could trust them, right? And they almost kind of bury themselves, right? They almost show face. You catch them in a lie or something, or they say something that's, off the wall, or doesn't even coincide with what you're talking about or what's happening in the situation. So we know we've all gone through that, right? And so we have this inkling that it's like they're not telling the truth. We know that energy is not right. I know I can tell when the energy is not right. I can tell when people are not telling the truth. I can just read people, and I can tell what's going on, right? And so I will stand clear of those people, right? Because I don't want those people in my world. So the people that are taking care of all of this, right? They're being led by the Father. The Father is guiding them. Probably all of heaven is guiding them. So this is an important story to really take note of and remember that Jesus knew. He knew the miracles of Father. He witnessed, other people witnessed. So he couldn't just go over there and do it, because then it would just be, it wouldn't have made a difference. We're now being dead, and raising him from the dead made all the difference in the world. That's kind of what's happening, is we're not raising the dead, but we're raising the light. We are raising the light workers. All the people are starting to awaken, to realize, when does it ever stop? And if you haven't even questioned what's going on in the world, it is time that you question and start to do your research. But start to question, is this normal? Like, really, what is normal? This is not normal. This is not normal, what is going on, you guys. So it is to start to question, right? And to start to feel with the heart, not with the head. Because then you are so caught up in your own reality that you're not allowing Spirit to come in, or Father to even say anything, or angels, or anybody to come through to you, because we get messengers. We get people that come into our life for a season, a reason, or a purpose. Maybe at a certain point in our life that we need someone, and then they're gone. They disappear forever. I've had that happen in my life many times, where people have come in when I really needed help in my life, and people have come in, and I've gone to find those people, and it's as if they never existed. Those are angels that come to help us. Those are messengers. So God has people to come and to help here on the earth, to guide us through this, to awaken us, to raise the light, to raise the consciousness, to raise Gaia. Even though she doesn't need it, she's going to do it whether we're with her or not. But we have to awaken to respect that, to wait. This is a waiting period. It's like Jesus was waiting because he knew when he would be guided to go to get to see Lazarus, because he knew he could raise him from the dead, because it was going to be his Father. So have patience, trust, have faith, and know that God's in control. Jesus at the wheel. This is all being guided, taken care of. So don't lose the faith, because God will show us miracles. And if you did not believe in God, you will after all of this, because it will be impossible not to, because of all the truths that are going to come out, that are going to blow your mind. My mind is still being blown, and I've known about this since 1990. My mind still gets blown of some of the stuff that I hear, of how deep it goes. So we have to keep the faith. We have to remember to keep the faith. We have to have the patience. Mary and Martha and the family had to have the patience. But when Jesus got there, they said, "Why didn't you get here sooner? He's already dead." They were frantic, just like we are. Why isn't anything happening so sooner? We're getting frantic. Don't. Be at peace within yourself. Find that peace within yourself. But it can only come from the heart. It can't come from the head. And know, I'm going to keep reiterating this, know and have the faith and trust that this is going to happen. By the miracle of God, this is going to happen, because he is guiding each and every one of us. We are here, the light workers, to awaken those who are in a slumber. And as I said in one of my other videos, you're not going to be able to ignore this and shove it under the rug and make excuses. You're not going to be able to. It's going to be impossible. You are going to have to face this head on. It is going to be in your face 24/7. It is going to be in your face. And it's how you respond. And we're going to want to react, but it's how you'll see how you're going to react. There's going to be a lot of emotions that's going to happen. Just like in Martha and Mary, a lot of emotions were happening because they were in a frantic. Because the truth was, he was dead. And this truth is the truth that has kept us enslaved for thousands of years, with us not even knowing it. But it was all out there all along. They didn't hide it. We just didn't think that that was possible to do to the human race. That people could be so evil. But when money and greed comes into play, people lose themselves. Because they're so caught up in the money and they're so caught up in the power. Greedy people become needy people. When you're greedy, you need more and more and more. It's never enough. You're trying to fill something that is an empty vessel and cannot be filled with those things. Money and power and evil acts. To serve and to idolize something that is not of the light. So that is my message for today. I don't know what I'm going to call this video, but I felt it was an important video because I know that we're all frustrated, you guys. I know that. We're frustrated because nothing's happening fast enough. We see things, but it really is. It's being spoon-fed little by little because it can't be blasted all at once. And the Maxwell trial is going to be really important, but the media is not going to want you to know that. They're not going to report on this because I just saw something where they're trying to stop any media from being in there because they don't want you to hear what's been going on and who's been involved. Because you'll be shocked to know what's been going on and who's been involved. So just be patient. There are things that are happening little by little. It has to be spoon-fed. It is way too much for humanity, for the human race, for us to take on. But when you realize, and you see with realize what's going on, then you have the inner standing within yourself. So have faith, have trust. Know that things are happening because there will be miracles upon miracles upon miracles that you will see that is going to change and shift all of this. As they say, the best is yet to come. And it is. The best is yet to come. Just have patience. All right, my brothers and sisters. Love you until the next video. And don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, hit the bell for notifications so you'll be notified when the next video is. I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.